present for him, so he wouldn't sign it.
These fragile pages are a precious family heirloom, a gift to Max Müller from his fellow prisoners of war at around the time that Camp 65, known to the Germans as Lager 65, was closed at the end of the war.
Are these the gates? Is that the gates where the...
Max married Molly and settled in Brockenhurst, and his widow and son have agreed his book can be included in a new exhibition telling the story of the role the New Forest played during World War II.
Not many people nowadays probably knew that there was a prisoner of war camp there, and obviously the National Park are doing something in there to make it more widely known, and we just thought that this would be an addition that might be of use, really.
They're not forced to wear any prison uniform, but to avoid escape they have patches of contrasting material sewn into their trousers.
Life for the German prisoners of war at Setley Plain was apparently fairly relaxed. They put on shows, worked locally and integrated well with the local community. The camp itself was demolished in the 1950s, and there's now little to mark where it once stood.
So what we have remaining is this concrete path just ahead of us where the path ends. I think the story that we're trying to tell here is how important the forest was and the impact that the war had on the people here. We have military units coming in, we have prisoner of war camps, and we have the preparations for the D-Day landings. If we forget that, we forget our past. And also we forget what an important place this was and the memories that sit literally just under our feet.
The month-long exhibition at the New Forest Centre opens later in March, but the entire archive will be made available online, and there's even an app to help guide people who want to wander around this and other wartime sites. Allen Sinclair, BBC South Today in the New Forest.